The emperor was shocked to discover that the woman he'd been searching for these past 3 years already had a fiancé. His heart was instantly filled with loss and unwillingness. Thinking of himself as the ruler of all under heaven, his intense possessiveness was immediately ignited. So he ordered a eunuch to summon me to the palace at once. My heart was filled with unease, not understanding why the emperor would summon me, never expecting that our first meeting would require me to attend to the emperor's bath. Just as I was handing him his clothes, the emperor suddenly turned and pulled me into the bathing pool. After seeing his face clearly, I was completely stunned, never imagining that 3 years ago that night, the man I drugged and seduced was actually the current emperor. The truth was, 3 years ago, I was still a dancing girl. To save enough money to buy my freedom, I would often drug customers' wine, then use my graceful dancing to bewitch them, taking the opportunity to obtain money and opportunities. That day, I encountered a man dressed in luxurious garments and immediately locked onto him as my target. Seeing him drink the drugged wine, I knew the moment had arrived, so I quietly slipped into the man's room. Sure enough, I found the man succumbing to the drug's effects. I seized the opportunity to demand the jade pendant at his waist as compensation. The delirious man had no choice but to agree, and so we spent the night together. When he woke the next day, I had already left. When the man saw that trace of crimson on the bedsheet, he realized I had actually been a virgin. His heart was instantly filled with tender affection. He immediately asked the matron about my whereabouts, only to learn I had already bought my freedom and departed. The matron even produced that jade pendant. Only then did the emperor realize he'd been set up. He immediately ordered an all-out search for me. Time flew by, and 3 years passed. I had become another man's fiancé, and had been scrimping and saving to support the man through his imperial examinations. Before he left, the man made a solemn vow that once he passed the exam, he would definitely marry me. Little did we know this imperial examination would shatter our peaceful life. Soon news came that the man had become the top scholar. The villagers urged me to hurry to the capital to find him. So full of anticipation, I entered the capital. Passing by the familiar dance hall, I couldn't help but stop and gaze at the entrance, never knowing that for 3 years the emperor had never forgotten me. Every time the emperor missed me, he would come to this dance hall where we first met. Just then, the emperor spotted that figure he'd been longing for. Overjoyed, he rushed downstairs, his heart full of anticipation for our reunion, only to see me running happily toward another man. The emperor's heart was instantly pierced with pain. At this moment, the man still showed concern for me on the surface. Little did I know he'd already gotten involved with the prime minister's daughter. The unwilling emperor summoned me to the palace that very night, then ordered me to attend to his bath, before pulling me into the bathing pool, demanding answers about the drugging incident 3 years ago. I had no choice but to admit my wrongdoing, begging the emperor for forgiveness. But the emperor said he wouldn't punish me. However, he demanded I stay by his side forever. I firmly refused, citing my existing engagement. But how could the emperor who'd searched for 3 years give up? Just as the emperor was about to take further action, the man who'd become top scholar was requesting an audience outside.